Hey guys, I want to share something with you real quick. I am so hungry. I'm ready to eat, but I wanted to get this down. And this is pertaining to seekers, seeking, being a seeker. You know how when you plan a trip and based on the area you go to, you're planning on going to, you say, okay, you make a schedule. And on the schedule, you say, okay, I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to eat this, I want to experience that. And everything on that schedule is based on what the place offers, what you know the place offers, right? So you go to the place and you're like, okay, what's on my list? Okay. And so you're following the list. And of course, by following the list, of course, you will find other things that show up that you didn't know existed in this place. And you're like, whoa, that looks interesting. Let me try that. And you may find a leaflet that shows some sort of activity that you didn't know existed. Oh, wow, during your search. Oh, wow, I want to experience that. And so forth and so on. So if you hadn't have gone first, if you hadn't have made the list, and if you hadn't have made the steps to go to that place, you would never have experienced those wonderful, marvelous things that actually most likely change your life for the better. Well, seeking the Lord is the same way. The sovereign doesn't owe us anything. He done died already. Okay, he already rose from the grave with all power so that we could raise from our graves and be unwrapped out of our grave clothes, so to speak. But in seeking him, most people seek him for peace. They seek him for a better life, They seek him for all the positive things, okay? But in the seeking, I will and can tell you, while you're seeking him, you will be introduced to many other things that you did not expect. As you're reading his word, as you're obeying his word. They say God has unconditional love. Yes, he does have unconditional love for us because he died for the world, for he gave himself. For God so loved the world. But there are conditions in experiencing the change of his love in you. You have to surrender to him. You have to read his word. You have to pray. You have to spend time with him. Genuine time with him in relationship. It's like a perpetual, it becomes perpetual worship. You become a perpetual vessel of worship, a perpetual vessel of praise and prayer. It gets that way. You get to that place. So if you haven't started that seek and search for him and opening up yourself to receive all the beauty of that which you don't even know you're supposed to want, which he eventually shows you, and you're like, whoa, I'm glad I went this direction. I'm glad I went that direction in him, because he is going to show you things that you would have never imagined, that are designed to bring you closer to him and designed to cause you to exist in perpetual rest, perpetual peace and joy. Yes, things happen. Circumstances always happen. We are in this world. You will go through. The difference between those that are in him and those that are in the world is that the world suffers. We endure. We endure the hardship in his peace and in his rest. So seek and search for him. It's worth it. He is beyond what you can imagine. Beyond it. You cannot begin to know, especially when you just start out. There's no way. What I know now, I'm still baffled. It still blows my mind. It never gets old, ever. If you have any questions, message me. Love you. Be safe. Be wise. And love him. Love him through your life.